Are you looking to play Karla and need a quick guide while you're stuck in your favorite 10-minute loading screen? Hopefully this quick introduction video can provide the information you need. Let's quickly go over Karla's skills and the things you can do with her. Karla's passive is Tech Hand Draw. There's a good amount to unpack here, so I'll try to make it short. Karla's auto attack is gated by the readiness gauge. This gauge charges over time, and when you hit your W. Whenever you auto someone, Karla will actually deal skill damage, not basic attack damage. The person you autoed will be knocked back, and an unattached harpoon will be stuck in them. Karla can have up to 2 attached harpoons. This will be important later. Oh yeah, you also one-shot cameras with your auto attack. Karla's Q is Piercing Chain. This is Karla's auto attack substitute. Karla shoots a harpoon in a straight line that deals basic attack damage, leaving behind an attached hook that Karla can interact with. This can crit, leading to some pretty insane numbers. This ability is unaffected by cooldown reduction, but building attack speed will lower its cooldown. Karla's W is Salvage. Karla yanks her attached harpoons backwards. Enemies hit will be slowed. She will gain a moderate amount of readiness gauge and refund a small amount of E cooldown for each successful hit. This ability is unaffected by cooldown reduction. Karla's E is Grappling Maneuver. You can target any harpoon for Karla to grapple to. She will then flip for more distance in a target direction. The harpoon you grapple to will attach to Karla. If you're trying to quick cast this ability and finding it incredibly difficult, it is most likely because of a bug with quick cast hotkeys. Hopefully by the time you watch this, it will be fixed. Karla's ultimate is Shackling Anchor. Karla drops a gigantic harpoon in an area. This harpoon deals damage, chains all enemies hit, and will continuously slow in its radius. After some time, the harpoon explodes, pulling in chained enemies and stunning them. It is important to note that enemies can walk out of this spell and break the chain. If they walk back in, they will not be rechained. Karla's gameplay revolves around landing her Q. During the time of her release, it looks like the best way to play her is to maximize the quality of her Q damage through crit and crit damage items. I will post a picture of the best looking route here, and also link the build code below if you just want to copy and paste it. When playing Karla in this crit style, you will want to play in 2 ways. Against melees, utilize your E for spacing while tagging them with your Q. Since crits deal a ton of damage, it won't take long for you to burn through their health bar. Your W can be used to help you space better, but your main focus should be landing Qs, not necessarily getting value from your W. Your ultimate and weapon skill will be mostly used to peel for yourself. Against ranged characters, you are actually encouraged to dive into them. Due to the nature of your Q, your effective range is actually slightly shorter than you'd expect. Don't be afraid to use your E aggressively, as ranged characters on Lumia Island are often much more fragile than their melee counterparts. If you have the correct transition items, you will find yourself winning fights in fewer than 6 Qs landed. Playing Karla in any other style will require you to use your W and passive properly, which adds another layer of difficulty and complexity to her gameplay. At the moment, I would honestly say it's not worth the effort to play these alternate styles, but if you want to give them a try, then keep watching. Otherwise, grab the crit build, which I will slap again here, and start queuing. Karla as a mage is pretty interesting. She is potentially the best abuser of both Red Sprite and Hex, since her Q actively reduces the cooldown on both. While Q itself does not apply Hex, Red Sprite being activated on her Q will apply it. Just a funny little workaround. Unfortunately, Mage Karla's main damage is through her W and empowered passive autos. If you thought landing her Q was hard enough, have fun landing both her Q and W. Karla can also be played with a focus on attack speed and AP. This style of Karla allows you to spit out many more Qs than its crit counterpart. Since you overcap the salt attack speed limit that Karla has, you will also gain a good amount of skill ampersand back from her passive. Unfortunately, it seems like crit Karla simply outpaces the level of damage that this machine gun variant has. Once Karla has been released into the ranked ladder and someone has gotten great results on her, I will put out a more detailed guide for her for anyone who is curious. If you have gotten this far, please feel free to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, or comment. You guys know the drill about the algorithm. That being said, I hope your day has gone incredibly well and that tomorrow's waters provide you smooth sailing.